Hi, this is Brandon Zachary with Comic Book Resources. Danny, congratulations on Minion.
What's up? Stronghold. That's my name.
I gotta ask, the first time you saw Stronghold, like the design, what you were going to be in the movie, what was your reaction?
I loved it. Are you kidding? Only problem, the big hands are great for a fight, but they're tough lighting a cigarette. Oh, you can't say cigarettes. I don't smoke.
Candy cigarettes, it's okay.
Candy
It's
cigarettes.
okay. Like, so you've gone to do animation before, like you're in big City Greens right now, like you've done a lot of animation.
Big City Green. Vasquez.
Vasquez.
God.
You've done so much live action work too, as well. What would you say is the biggest difference between something like Minions and something like Machete? You know, besides, you know, the reality of the situation.
Okay, well, Machete, you've got to like move, walk, talk at the same time. And here, it's like with me, you just talk. You just get into, I am Stronghold. And so you just get into that character and you just do whatever you want, And you've got a director that'll steer you in the right place. The director, I honestly believe, takes more part in the voiceover than in a movie. Because actors think they know everything. So it's yeah, is that an actor's choice? So they'll kind of like, as long as you stay in the parameters, but in a cartoon, well, now it's got to be kind of that voice. Mm-hmm. You can't have that voice and then have this voice. So wait a minute, wrong voice.
So that's really interesting, just like the interplay that you get with the directors, because you have to do voice recording alone for the most part. Like, how do you get into the mindset, too, of like, all right, I have to imagine that I'm trying to, kill the minions in this game?
You know what? It's so funny, but it's like, if I try to change my voice, they get upset. No, your voice is bad enough. Leave that.
Well, that's one of the reasons we love you so much, is you got that, like, you've got one of those voices that as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh, it's Danny Trejo. Sweet.
I was in New Orleans at Mardi Gras, and I had a full face mask. And I said something, and everybody went, hey, that's it. So, well, okay, don't say anything.
You got to be silent if you're going to sneak into that. Now, I've got to also, because Minions at this point really has become one of those things that, hey, we all know what the Minions are. We've all seen what the Minions are. What would you do if you actually saw one of these things walking around, coming up to you, trying to get an autograph or something?
I have. No, it's like... there's a guy running around Hollywood that's dressed in the Minions. And I love cartoons anyway. And I love the fact that the Minions are monsters. Not, the film is a monster, and to be a part of it is just such an honor. It is like when I did Spy Kids, I have heard, look, Mommy, Uncle Machete, in like 20 different languages all over the world. And the Minions is the same thing. I'll be Stronghold from now on.
Because that really does speak to kind of the strength of getting to do all audience stuff, as opposed to there are some performers who get really psyched into. It's hard to see Christian Bale doing one of these, like those people who get Joaquin Phoenix doing stuff like this. Why it has got to be so fun to do these kind of family films.
Well, you know what? I won't. God, I know. But I remember when they asked my daughter, she's been interviewed. Where did your dad grow up? He hasn't. What are you talking about? And so I love movies that you can have fun with. I don't even like to go to movies that you gotta think too much, and you gotta figure out a plot or wait a minute, what happened? You gotta be asking the person next to you. And so I love movies that are the simplicity of movies. I love the simplicity of what do you call them? Script. That's how much. As you see, I really know the term.
Oh, yeah, it's all right there in the industry. So, well, it's gotta be, I see what you're going of. You don't want that sitting next to somebody going, all right, what happened in the last, 20 movies?
I love making movies. I love making movies. It's like, but please don't invite me to a drama because I'll piss everybody off. Yeah.
No, also because you got the cast around you too in this film with the villain six. The Vicious Six are so good. Who do you want to team up with and go on an actual villain heist with from the rest of the cast? Like if you could actually
Steve,
you want to get Steve in on some crimes.
I would love to hang out with Despicable Me.
Get Gru going on some stuff. Now I've got to ask, because we've brought up Machete. I mean, I've brought him up 15 times. I'm going to bring him up 15 times more because I'm here with you. Why wouldn't I? How do you think him and Stronghold would actually kind of deal with one another? Do you think the two of them would actually be able to find this level of respect, or do you think that's going to turn into a fight real quick?
I think, hey, Robert, I think Stronghold should go with Machete in space, Holmes. Hurry up. He's got the big hands.
He's got the big arms. It could be useful in space, putting big space stuff together. And then kind of you brought up a little bit of it, of like, you look at the Minions, it has that kind of little goofy, cute monster that everybody loves. Why do you, like, when you see the Minions, what is your first thought? Why do you think these characters have become so popular, so endearing?
You see them, you just want to hug them. I mean, they're so damn cute. Cute. I don't use cute. Come on, you're a tough guy. They're cool, you know. And so like they're just somebody made something that is actually the word for cute. So it's like, you know, the kitties and kittens and so when you see them, it's like you just want to hug them, and that's kind of why I love the Minions.
Oh my god. We've also actually cleared through everything I had for you, so I can be okay calling it there, because you actually answered everything I wanted to.
Thank you.
Danny, thank you so much for taking the time. This is so much fun actually get to see you in person.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh my god, so much fun.
I told you we were gonna meet when I met.
I know, you called it.
Come on down to the
You
restaurant.
literally go. I have to. I really gotta go to the one at Cuenca.
Yeah.